crap, power's out again. Where are you? You have your phone? It's so dark in here. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna go sit outside again, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, sounds good.
Hi there, we are Jill and Chris. In 2017, we sold our house and left our beloved garden to head out into the world on a one-way ticket. With no official plan, we found ourselves bouncing around Central America and the Caribbean for 2 years. After a visit back to Canada, we flew to Morocco in January of 2020. After the borders were shut down in March due to the pandemic, we waited for restrictions to ease off before flying to Istanbul, Turkey to start the next chapter of our life.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Welcome to week 7.
Yay.
We're still in Port Sudan.
And you're still loving it.
Still loving it, yes.
Yeah.
Still doing lots of exploring.
Yeah, we check out as many areas as we can.
We realize in general that we walk a lot.
Yes.
Pretty much every day we go walking somewhere to do something, whether it's to the market or just to explore or to go find a new coffee spot or whatever. We walk for probably 2 to 3 hours a day,
I'd
I
say
would
about
say.
2 or 3 hours a day. Yeah, that's we do a lot.
Yeah.
One of the big things that we found this week that was really exciting to us was actually the old train station.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not functioning anymore really how it used to, but it is still functioning slightly. The tracks are used basically from the port to the train station, so there's still a delivery of some goods coming from the port, but the actual train doesn't go to Khartoum or south of the city.
No.
So
The only train service here that's in the country anymore runs between Atbara and Khartoum.
Yeah, you used to be able to take the train all the way from here to Khartoum, which would have been really cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just another thing that is kind of going to ruin, which is unfortunate. They used to have tons of different infrastructure, and just through the years, like through the sanctions with the US and all these other things that have been happening, they've lost a lot of their infrastructure like that. So the building's still there, it's beautiful, so hopefully one day it can be put back to good use. We'll see.
Yeah.
This used to be where the ticket windows were. Not no more.
Nope, definitely not no more.
So sad. We're out exploring some new territory here. Going for a walk. This is the old railroad area. These tracks are no longer in use, but this used to be lots of trains coming and going. Kind of sad that it's not here anymore. Sun is setting. Salam. Hey. Just want to go look in here and see what's in here. Nothing. That's pretty cool. You can see all the way through.
Perfect time.
Hi guys. There are goats on the tracks here. Hi. With smoke, so it's obviously not totally shut down. There's some tracks that work, I guess. A little housing structure here. Looks like the inside's like a big courtyard. On the outside, there's a bunch of these buildings around the outsides of it. Definitely down by the tracks here. These people are definitely using the old railway ties to build some structures here. Interesting. Came out for a random walk and discovered this area of the city that we'd never been before, and the sun is setting and there's kayakers. How exciting. Almost feel like we're on the west coast of Canada.
Hey there.
Hey guys, we're just sitting down by the inlet here, getting just ordered some coffee,
Yes.
some Jabana,
Some Shabana.
and yeah, the sun's just gonna set here, so it's kind of got the golden hour.
Yeah.
And
Everything's looking very pretty right now.
yeah, we're right on the inlet, so we'll flip the camera around so you can see what we're looking at. But yeah, just wanted to check in and say hey and.
This is a lovely day. Yet another lovely day in Sudan.
Yes, a lovely day, everyone. So this is what the Sudanese do in the evening. Come down, salam, hookah time. Right on.
So another thing we've been noticing ever since we got to Sudan is the lineups for gas. And like in Khartoum, we saw lineups that were probably like multiple blocks long.
Mm-hmm.
And basically a lot of the people, like if you want to get gas for your car, it's not like you can just go into any gas station and get some. It's always, you always have to plan for like a 3-hour venture of that. Like
Yeah, they do have, though, people go and actually fill up like water bottles and they'll fill up anything. They're, just walking by the gas station, they're filling up absolutely every kind of vessel you can imagine. And then they take it and they'll sell that at a higher price. So, there's all those like black market prices as well that you can get. But it's really interesting to witness. And we've seen just absolute lineups after lineups after lineups of people waiting just hours to just fill up their cars. Yeah. And we were told by our friend Mohammed that there's not a lack of supply. It sounds like it's just a bad management in getting it distributed to where it needs to go. So, but again, this is just something that we take for granted.
Yeah, exactly.
In North America. And I mean, they have options. There's multiple gas stations, but they're all in the same situation.
There's always a lineup. Every single one.
And then you'll also find people. Well, first of all, if they go to the gas station is out of gas, quite often people have gone to their very last drop of gas, and they'll just leave their car there, and then they walk home or whatever and come back and get it the next day when there's more gas, or however it works. Even on the side of the road, you'll see like 3 or 4 cars just kind of sitting on the side of the road in some random place, and our friend said they probably ran out of gas and they're just leaving their car there till there's more gas at the gas station.
We've definitely seen a lot of people pushing their cars and stuff.
Lots of tuk-tuks being pushed.
And it's like, it's like we don't even notice half the time that we're walking by a gas station until we actually see, there's people pushing cars up here. Oh, I guess tuk-tuks are coming in. Okay, right, that's a gas station.
There's a gas station. Found this really cool market area. Like, it's all sorts of like, I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff
artisan stuff, but also like wood for burning. This is all like incense wood that they burn a lot of. There's a bunch of clay pots and some artisan stuff inside, like little shell boxes, and really interesting. Walking sticks. Salam. Tamam. And then these guys are all lined up for the gas station. There's like 2 gas pumps over there, and these guys are waiting. This is like a common occurrence. Lineups for miles for gas.
We've seen a lot of tuk-tuks where it's like one tuk-tuk is driving and he has his foot on the back of the tuk-tuk in front of him, and he's like pushing it,
or even
he's driving
a
his own
motorcycle
tuk-tuk.
or something else like that. Like it's
crazy.
It's different. You don't see those things in North America, that's for sure. You know?
And we said to our friend, in North America there'd be rules. You're not allowed to do that. And he says, well, there's rules here too, but nobody follows them. So
that's right.
Seems to be a common rhetoric that we've heard about many different things here. Nobody follows them. They just do what they want, basically. So.
So we just found the brick making place here and a bunch of goats. But all these bricks, cinder block bricks, are being made right here with these piles and this press. It looks like nobody's using it right now, but that's what makes them. Very cool. Lots of bricks. Hey guys. What's going on, huh? This mama and her kids.
Talking more?
No, he's done talking.
As you may have noticed from the intro, that there's been a lot of blackouts this week. It's just, it's almost been seemingly daily even,
Yeah, it was kind of odd. I mean, we had a few here and there at the beginning when we started renting the place, but not too many.
It wasn't all the time, no.
Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden it was...
This week it was
every
just...
night.
Yeah, every night.
It felt like every night, sometimes in the morning. So this is the reality of life in Sudan right now. We've had power outages, rolling power outages for the last couple of days, and we're not sure what the story is and why it seems more frequent lately than before, but there's not much we can do. We do go out in the streets. Last night we hung out with like a whole bunch of group of neighbor guys for like probably a couple hours. We were out there waiting for the power to come back on. It's not as hot in here. Last night it was super hot without our fan, and then the mosquitoes were really bad, but tonight it's not so bad, so we're toughing it out. We're watching YouTube on one of our phones while the battery lasts anyways. But yesterday we had power out and no water for a little while. Or was that this morning?
That was this morning.
That was this morning, So anyways, these are the challenges of being in these places sometimes, and you just gotta wait it out. At least we know we're not gonna freeze to death. Most importantly, we have donuts. We got these today at a local restaurant. There were 4 donuts for 60 Sudanese pounds, which is like, what did we figure out? 30 cents?
15 cents.
15 cents for 4 donuts. We haven't seen donuts and we don't even know when the last time is we saw donuts. Maybe in Canada at Tim Hortons. So having a treat on our power out night. Woohoo. Rawr. This is how we entertain ourselves. I don't know how to make little shadow puppets.
I don't either. So we headed outside and actually got to know our neighbors a little bit more too. It hasn't been every night we go and hang out, but like it's it's been really nice to getting to know people. It's kind of funny. Like I pull out my translator on my phone and try to use my broken Arabic, and some of them speak broken English, so it's always entertaining.
Yeah, mostly young guys. They're really curious, and Chris and his tattoos, and
yes.
And they have lots of questions and want to practice their English and all that kind of stuff. So that's been kind of fun. And we met one man who invited us to take us on an excursion. He wanted to take us to his sort of traditional area of the city.
Yeah.
We originally thought it was a village outside the city, but that was a bit of a misunderstanding. It turned out to just sort of be an area of the city where his tribe is from. There's like over 100 tribes in Port Sudan, so they each have sort of their own zone that they live in, and where they grew up, and their own traditions and stuff, and their own language actually.
Yeah, that's right.
So we met him outside of one of the blackout nights, and he wanted to take us to show us his traditional area, so that was very cool. Hey guys, so we're just getting ready here. We're excited. We have a friend, one of our neighbors here is taking us on a walk to an area just outside of the city that's supposed to be super traditional. And he said they live in very traditional ways. So we're excited. We'll definitely keep you posted and bring you along on this adventure. We had planned to meet at 1:30. And we waited for him and looked around, and we couldn't find him anywhere. So we ended up leaving at about 2:15 because we got tired of waiting and we weren't sure where he was, and he wouldn't answer his phone. So we ended up getting in a tuk-tuk and going for a ride somewhere else. Okay, so we're heading to go to the place where we went to the Red Sea before to have fish because we were looking for our friend. He was supposed to take us to a nearby village, but we couldn't find him, and we're doing this instead. So stay tuned. Back down to the water.
Once we got out there, he started phoning us to find out where we were, and he said he was going to come get us, and then it turned out he just was coming to our house. when we were still all the way out there.
Yeah, so he phones us and we're at the restaurant and he says, I'm outside. And so I go outside to look and I'm looking and looking. And I had sent him pictures through like I texted him pictures of where we were because we didn't know the name of it. But anyway, so I'm looking, I go outside and I'm looking and looking and looking and he phones me again. He goes, I'm outside your house. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're not there.
We're nowhere near there, no.
So yeah, so we finally, we said, well, we'll come back. And he said, okay, take your time. So we ended up going back.
And that was when they came and picked us up to take us to go have coffee in the traditional fashion that they usually do.
Yeah, they took us, there was two of them, took us over to where their tribe is from. So yes, so we went and had coffee there.
So we pull up to the space where we're going to have coffee, and there was absolutely no seats or really seemingly anything where
No lights,
where
it
we
was
would be
dark.
to go and sit and have coffee.
And we were in Isa's car.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ahmed jumped out of the car and off he went, and we were sitting there in the car with Isa, and
Yeah, we were
we were
wondering,
just looking around, looking at each other like, okay, so
looking around
what's
going
up?
like,
What's up
yeah, we're
there?
sitting in
Like-
the car. I was like, are we drinking coffee in the car? And it's like, so confusing. It was so confusing.
Yeah, it was.
Anyways,
So yeah, we got out of the car and looked around, and there was no seats, not really seemingly anything where we would usually, typically where we would think we would be sitting to have coffee. And then Ahmed came back with a waiter, right?
the blanket,
Yeah, it came with the waiter and the blanket, and they threw it down on the ground.
on the like concrete sidewalk.
Right on the concrete sidewalk, yeah. And we sat, and eventually the waiter brought us coffees in the traditional vessels. So yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Really cool.
So yeah, check that out.
Lots
Is
of sugar
coffee
in Sudan.
in Egypt like this?
Oh, yes.
Egyptian coffee like this? Not like
Not quite, no.
Not quite.
The coffee here is better, I find. The coffee is stronger here.
These are different.
Yeah.
These are from Sudan.
yeah.
That's Sudan, yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And stayed good.
All right, just pour it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you like the coffee?
We really like it.
Yes.
Videoing the video.
We were very grateful for this cool experience with our new friends.
So yeah, we've been getting the odd question about Sudan sent to us by messenger or whatever means, and it sort of made us realize that there's a lot of sort of little things that go on here that maybe people have questions about, like how we have cell phones and how we, like what the prices of things are and that kind of thing. So if you have any questions and you're curious, please put them in the comments below, and we will do a question and answer video specifically about Sudan in the next couple weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If you like our content and enjoy our videos, please like and subscribe. Click that bell so you get all the notifications to get the videos.
Yeah, and share our story with your friends and get them watching too.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, we're still here. We're going to be here for a couple more weeks at least. So,
At least that, yeah.
So stay tuned for more stories from Port Sudan.
From the train station and one of the you can use those as bloopers sometime maybe.